Fontana.
Thank you very much. That's right, I couldn't get arrested. I've tried, I really did. But everyone's been trying to keep the firehouses open. This is a personal issue for me for obvious reasons. I am very angry at Bloomberg. He stood there and told me that the men would never be forgotten, and they're forgetting. And they're forgetting what you do every day. His excuse is that it's a safer city, that there's fireproof stairwells and smoke alarms and things that didn't exist before. But guess what? When my husband ran into the towers on our wedding anniversary, those were fireproof stairwells, and there were smoke alarms, and 343 men lost their lives. So this is not okay with me. Fires can happen at any time, anywhere. They're asking the men to do more with less money. They have to be on the front line of terrorism, and I think it's unfair to even think of closing firehouses at this point. These men died in this firehouse. This is a tribute to them. We can't close this firehouse. I'm deeply disturbed. 2010 was the busiest year on record. How can he rationalize closing a firehouse when we're getting busier? And then since 2001, you're working with 900 less firefighters than there were before. So this is unfair to the department, to the memory of the guys who died, to the men who work hard every day in this heat, wearing their bunker gear, going into your homes to protect your property and your lives and your family and your neighborhoods. 2 weeks after my husband died, they tried to close his firehouse, and I was deeply disturbed, and the community came out and we kept it open, and we can do it again. And why we weren't successful, Steve and I and a lot of politicians tried to keep 204 open, and I couldn't get arrested, and we weren't able to do that. But we have to keep up the fight. It's really important for all the men who died, for all the guys that are still here, for all the men that are suffering from the World Trade Center cancer, dying every day for their jobs. We have to fight for them. So thanks for coming out. Let's work hard to keep this firehouse open and all the others. My husband's first firehouse is on the chopping block. It's really a nightmare. So let's just keep fighting and make sure we keep these firehouses open. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marianne Fontana.